Hello, welcome to another English class. In this opportunity, we will study about indirect questions using yes/no question, but in simple past. The definition is that we use indirect questions to make a question more polite. But the only difference for this class is that we're going to use simple past. The class we had before was simple present, but in this opportunity, simple past. The structure is almost the same. The only thing that it changed is that we're using a simple past verb. Remember, when we use simple past, we have to deal with regular verbs and irregular verbs. So we have to be very careful. We have to know most of the verbs that are in the simple past form, regular ones and irregular form. So the structure is reading like this. Do plus subject plus verb, we still using no as a verb. Then if another subject plus verb, this one have to be, like I said, simple past plus complement. And don't forget, we have to use a question mark. The second structure is almost the same. The difference is that we can use can and could as auxiliary verbs plus subject plus verb, but remember, tell me or explain. You can choose tell me or explain. Then if verb have to be in simple past and the question mark. Okay, let me read the structure. You can use can you tell me if, okay, and we use the simple past form. Okay, we have two examples. I explain one of each at the same time. So the first one say, hey, do you know if? Remember, we always use this part of the sentence. Do you know if? The second part of the sentence is the one where you have to be careful with the verb, which because it have to be in the simple past form. So the verb in this sentence is was, and remember was is the past of be. So you have to be careful in that. Okay, so let's read the sentence. Do you know if my friend was in the library? That is the indirect question if you want to be polite. But if you don't want to be polite, you can use it like this as a direct question. Let's read it. Hey, was my friend in the library? That's the normal, like I said, but this is direct question. But in the indirect question, yes, do you know if, and you switch the subject and the verb. Let's read the second example. Can you tell me if they were jeans? The past is were because the simple present now were is where. Remember? And like I said again, this is an indirect question. Be if you want to be polite, and which is the direct question for this part of the sentence is, hey, did they wear jeans? So it's up to you if you can use direct question or indirect question. Direct question or indirect question. So, but because of the this structure we studied, you have to know how to use indirect question. So make sure you learn how to use this structure and that structure. So you please be careful. So that will be all for today, and see you next class. Bye.